This is U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry's second visit in 2 years, and the issues have not changed. Security, counter-terrorism, and the humanitarian crisis in South Sudan dominated the latest discussions with regional foreign ministers. The situation in South Sudan has worsened. The deployment of a 4,000-strong regional force to Juba to protect civilians and key installations such as the airport was discussed at length, but no timelines were given.
The hope is that with a transitional government that is now committed to the full implementation of the peace agreement and that has already begun to implement that peace agreement, that a force with a presence in Juba itself, which is where most of the violence took place during the last round, will be able to guarantee access for everybody, and that includes people trying to prevent the violence.
Secretary Kerry was tough on South Sudan's leaders, saying that they must put the interest of their people ahead of their own. He also pledged close to $140 million in humanitarian aid, but warned that the U.S. will stop payments if the leaders do not work towards peace and allow unrestricted access to aid workers. On Somalia, concerns about the continued threat from Al-Shabaab fighters were raised. More than a dozen people were killed in an Al-Shabaab attack on Sunday in the Somali city of Galkayo. Such attacks are common, and there are worries that they may increase in the lead-up to the country's presidential election in October. Representatives of regional countries which contribute troops accuse the international community of not doing enough to support the African Union force, AMISOM, which is fighting Al-Shabaab alongside Somalia government troops.
The budget of AMISOM has been cut by 20%, and the region was not going to come in and contribute both resources and boots on the ground. And therefore, we talked to the Security Council. We will continue having that discussion. We haven't given up on it yet.
This may be the final visit to Kenya by a senior official in Obama's administration. Kerry now heads to Nigeria, which is also battling to keep people safe from Boko Haram, whose fighters have killed thousands and displaced many more. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.